represents magnitude and direction. So if the direction is right side, the force is positive. If the force is opposite direction, that is left side direction, so F is negative direction. And if force is F upward direction, that is positive. And if it is downwards, so F is negative direction. A force is acting at an angle resolved in two components, that is horizontal and vertical component. How means? So one force is making an angle with the horizontal. Now I am making this as a coordinate system, that is x-axis and y and x dash and y dash. So now one line has done, that is perpendicular to the x-axis. So from the origin and to the x-axis, so that is fx, that is horizontal component, and a line which has done perpendicular to the x-axis, that is fy, that is vertical component. Now sin theta is equals to opposite by hypotenuse. So sin theta is equals to opposite side is fy and the hypotenuse, that is f. So f sin theta is equals to fy. So therefore fy is equals to f sin theta. Now cos theta is equals to adjacent side by hypotenuse. So here adjacent side is fx and the hypotenuse side is f cos. So if you take f side, left hand side, that is f cos theta is equals to fx. So therefore fx is equals to f cos theta. So here you have to observe that, so fx component, it is in the right side. So right side it is positive, we have taken that is positive, and the force, that is upwards, so that is F force is the positive, so we get the positive. Now F is making it left hand side, angle theta with the coordinate system. Now one line has drawn here, perpendicular. Now the vertical force is upwards, that is Fy, and the horizontal force is left hand side. Now here Fx becomes minus Fx. Why? The force is in left hand. Sin theta is equals to opposite by hypotenuse. Now opposite, theta to the opposite is Fy and hypotenuse is F sin theta. So here F sin theta is equals to Fy. So therefore Fy is equals to F sin theta. Now cos theta is equals to adjacent by hypotenuse. So here adjacent side or adjacent force fx is making left hand side, that is minus fx by hypotenuse is f cos theta. That means f cos theta is equals to minus f of fx. So fx is equals to minus f cos theta. So here now the force is in the third quadrant, first, second, and this is the third, and one line perpendicularly drawn from the horizontal axis. So here Fy is downwards, that means negative will be there, and Fx, that is also negative. Why? Because Fx is making left hand side and the force is making downward, that is vertical component. So here sin theta is equals to opposite by hypotenuse, and here opposite force, that is Fy minus Fy, and the hypotenuse is F sin theta. That means F sin theta is equals to minus Fy. Therefore minus Fy is equals to F sin theta. We can write as Fy is equals to minus F sin theta. Now cos theta is equals to adjacent by hypotenuse. So adjacent is what? Minus fx because it is a left direction of force, and the hypotenuse is F. So here if you take F left hand side, that is F cos theta is equals to minus Fx. Therefore Fx is equals to minus F cos theta. Here in fourth quadrant, here x, y, x dash and y dash. Now one perpendicular is drawn from the horizontal, so that is Fy, that is downward. Downward means negative will be there, and Fx, that is positive. Now sin theta is equals to opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite force, that is theta to the opposite is Fy minus Fy, and the hypotenuse is F. Sin theta is equals to minus F by V. If you take F left hand side, F sin theta is equals to minus Fy. Now Fy is equals to minus F sin theta. Now cos theta. Cos theta is equals to adjacent by hypotenuse. So here adjacent force is Fx, that is positive, and the hypotenuse is F cos theta. So here therefore we can write as Fx is equals to F cos theta. You have observed that in first quadrant Fx Fy is positive, and here in second quadrant Fx is negative, Fy is positive, and third quadrant Fx is negative, Fy is negative, and here in fourth quadrant Fx is positive and Fy is negative. Like quadrant, first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant.